Carla from Casey Creates. I've been really excited to come and show you the fairy houses I've been working on over the last couple of weeks, and it's probably me procrastinating from getting things done that I really need to do, but I had the creative energy going, and so I decided to make some fairy houses, and I've just thrown all my creativity into them. And before I get started though, I received a package in the mail, and it is from Shabby Monique Brocante, and I don't know how you do it, Monique. She found the time to thank everyone for being in her challenge, and I believe this is what I've been seeing other people receive, and you didn't have to do that, but I'm so appreciative, mostly because Monique's back making videos, and if you see her crafting, it is incredible. So anything from you, Monique, is fabulous and always welcome. So this is what came. Oh, look at you, even antiqued the little easel. So it's just this beautiful little framed canvas made with love by Monique, Shabby Monique Brocante. Notice I didn't try to pronounce your last name. Let me see. Odinarde. Let's hope I said that right. But it sits beautifully on the little easel, and now it's going to sit beautifully on my shabby little craft table. Thank you so much, Monique. You guys, I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I don't know if I'll ever be able to send a thank you individually to everyone that was in my challenge. But I hope you know I have heartfelt thanks for everybody that did participate. We are about to embark on another move. Don't worry if you've mailed me anything. Our mail will be forwarded for a year, but I will get my new address out as soon as possible. So time is winding down for my crafting. I had trouble even getting everything packed up for my birthday giveaway to send out the prizes because I can't put my hands on everything right now. So those of you who are waiting for your prizes, they are in the mail and should actually be arriving soon. I just wasn't able to load them with goodies and treasures because I didn't have any, I couldn't grab it all, but I hope you're happy with your journals that you should receive any day now. And thank you again, Monique, for this pretty, pretty easel. I love how vintage it is and girly. It's really sweet. So let's have a little tea, and I'll show you my first fairy house, and it is this one. I bought this little greenery pad a while ago when it was on sale, and it's just perfect for displaying the fairy houses. However, I don't think I can get the whole thing in frame. I'm gonna try. I will probably have to tilt it. But you all, this was the first one I made, and it was so much fun. I did all kinds of, let's move that because I can get it better in frame that way. So anyway, I used the tube that you mail posters in, the cardboard tube, because it's real sturdy, and I cut it down to the size I wanted, and then I covered it with craft sticks. Is that the front? There we go. And painted it. So many of you know I often do clay fairy houses, but I haven't been able to get my hands on clay and just really be messy like I like to do because we haven't been in the studio in a while. But I've been missing manipulating things and creating things, and so I made one out of craft sticks and polymer clay. And that's what this one is made out of mostly. And then at the Dollar Tree, I found these faux moss-covered stones, but they're really just moss-covered little styrofoam shapes. So I peeled off the moss and I put it all around. I even created this fun little fairy door here out of layering and cutting up craft sticks. And then the hinges are, where are the hinges? The leaves. And the leaves are also made out of polymer clay. And then if you can see, this is a little heart gem. And then going around, there's just more of the moss. Had this really fun kind of rugged twine rope that I used, and then these are more of the polymer clay mushrooms. I made branches out of twisted brown paper bag, and this is sort of like the knot of a tree stump, and then if you can see, there is a tiny little bird's nest, and I even put 2 little polymer clay robin's eggs in there. And then I made some shutters out of craft sticks again, and I didn't want them to look perfect. They look a little uneven and tattered. And then I put this pretty little flower on the side with a heart gem in the middle, just to give it make it a little whimsical. And then I have the little leaf dangle there, and more of the moss. I tried to paint the stems of the mushrooms a little to make them look a little dirty, because mushrooms have a little bit of the black kind of soil on them. And then some more polymer clay leaves up here, and then we're back to the front. Oh, and then of course my ladybug. That was an afterthought. I went and made some polymer clay ladybugs as well. And on the top then you will see some more of the polymer clay leaves. I painted several different colors so it wouldn't be too bright and bold. And then I glossy accented this monarch butterfly. I think it's a monarch. And then the little handle, if I were to hang it, has a twisted polymer clay handle, but it's covered with twine and leaves as well, so you can't really see it that well anymore. But this is my first one. I'm going to see if I can tip my camera up just a little bit higher. So that's my first fairy house number 1. And at the end I'll light it up. I forgot to bring the little battery operated candle, but I thought I'd show you that I left the bottom open so you can set it over one of those battery operated tea lights and it lights up. So thanks for watching. I'll come back and do a video on fairy house number 2.